Hello and welcome to MPS Cricket Ground, Shamshabad. This is MVL Pro Corporate Championship match number 2. FEUJI taking on Optum. FEUJI has won the toss and elected to bat first. And they've got their openers Mahi and Shashank. 𝗙𝗏𝗪 with the new ball. Here goes the first ball. Right on the money. Very good line to start the over. Mahi, 1148 runs in 97 innings. A strike rate of close to 102. Got a couple of half centuries in his career. Should be a wide. That's good enough bounce and moving away from the batter. At the non-striker's end, it is Shashank. 132 runs in 12 innings. That's up in the air and clears the boundary. One bounce. It's trying to utilize the conditions of this power play. This time straight down the ground to long off for a single. Shashank on strike. Oh, I wanted to play it late, but the ball was very quick. Fine, big chase for the fielders. Eventually, Shashank will get a couple of runs. Good start of the over, just 8 runs. Hemant to bowl the second over. He too starts off with a wide. He's able to generate some good pace. in the air. He's lucky. He's a lot straighter. Not the best of connection. Didn't have enough. Well done by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏. Standing at long off. He didn't go for the catch but saved valuable runs. Once again swings big and misses. Mahi determined to attack the bowlers. Slower full toss. Little too away. One more wide. Both the boundary riders are in front of the square, long on and long off. Over the infield. May not run for boundary. That's good running between the wickets. Gone for third. Excellent running between the wickets. Not much of a footwork on that occasion. Another 8 run over. 2 overs completed, 16 for no loss. Venu continues. He moved long off fielder, a lot straighter. Standing almost beside the side screen. Swings and misses. made some room for himself, swings it again, misses again. 4 dots in a row. Make it 5. 0 footwork. Not sure what changed from the previous over. Oh, that good over ruined by this wide down the leg side. He's bowled 5 dot deliveries, and on the last one, he lost control of the line. Venu. That's a direct throw. As he made his ground, he lost control of the bat. The bat came off from his hand. Bat is on the ground, however. Let's look at a little closer. Okay. What is it going to be? The bat was still in his hand when he kept it on the ground. That's a wide. Hemant continues. Shashank on strike. He struggled a bit to make some contact in the previous over. Slower delivery that chipped in the air. Should be the first wicket, and yes, it is. The struggling innings of Shashank has come to an end, and the slow ball worked for Hemant. Shashank goes for 6 after facing 13 deliveries. A simple catch to Dinesh. Let's look at that delivery. A slower one, flighted. Wanted to play towards mid-wicket, but ended up slicing it. A simple catch to Dinesh at backward point. 19 for 1 in 3.2 overs. And now Surya walks in. He comes in at number 3. Very experienced player, Surya. Over 1400 runs in 636 matches, 636 innings. A good strike rate of 134.73, close to 135. 69 50s and 900s. Tons of experience. And he is off the mark. Frees his arms, full swing of the bat, and a very good connection. That runs for 4. Boundary after a long time. Just clears his front foot. And it was hit very powerfully. Only 2 boundaries in 3.4 overs. So Optum bowlers have done a fantastic job so far. Slower full toss. Mahi was lucky. It goes through between bat and pad. Misses the leg stump. Another slower delivery. Once again hit in the same region towards deep square leg. Finishes the over with the boundary. Successful over has come to an end. 10 runs and a wicket in it. 4 overs completed. FEUJI 28 for 1. And Venu continues. Conceded 10 runs in his first 2. Starts off with a wide towards the offside. Yes, in the second over, he bowled to Shashank. Now it's very experienced player in the middle. It's going to be a different game altogether. Is able to generate some genuine pace. The length is also good enough. However, the line, he needs to control that. Better line. Is field by the fielder at mid-on, and very good backup by long off fielder 𝗵𝗏𝗏. Now Mahi wants a change of bat. And gets a single. Once again onto the pads, straight to the fielder. He collected it well this time. On the previous occasion, he fumbled a bit. Surya didn't want to take any risk on this occasion. Last ball of the over. Slower delivery and picked it beautifully. Oh, what a connection. That goes all the way for 6. First maximum of the innings. Overall 12 runs from that over. Was very, very high in the air and just got enough to clear the boundary. 40 for 1 after 5 overs. Venu bowled 3 overs and conceded 22 runs, and he's off the field. And Ankit replaces him. Hemant to bowl the last over of the power play. Slow delivery, picked it up over the infield, and that goes for 4. Boundary number 4 for Mahi. Slightly over pitched. Leans on it. One bounce into the rope. Over the infield, should be a couple of runs. Mahi would want to get at least a couple more boundaries in this power play. However, oh, mix up. No! Can you believe this? It should have been wicket number 2 at the striker's end. This is called comedy of errors. Let's look at this. Initially, there was a misfield. Mahi went and keeper. All the men in the world, that's the person you would be relying on. And he missed that. Surya to face the last delivery. Take bottom edge and finishes as a dot. A very good over in the power play. Just 7 runs from it. Six overs completed, 47 for 1. Surya on 9 of 6 and Mahi 25 of 17. So after this power play, there will be more fielders on the boundary line, more gaps in the 30-yard circle. What would the batters be preferring? So far we have seen Mahi wanted to get boundaries, and Surya is very well capable enough to clear the boundary, taking the aerial route. However, he didn't get much strike. Will they continue to take chances, or will they play it through the ground, finding the gaps? Mahi on strike. 𝗙𝗂𝗍𝗃 into the attack, and some arms exercise for the umpire Jamil. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 31 wickets in 17th innings, best being 6 for 4. Caught 3 wickets 4 times. He's one of the wicket takers of the side. Hammered straight down the ground, single to long off. Excellent delivery. A good length one on the off stump. Surya didn't have much chance apart from defending. Slight change of line, flicked it and gets a single, and 50 up for FEUJI in 6.3 overs. 50 runs for the loss of a wicket. Now there's a fielder at deep square leg, keeping it to a single. It's almost pretty standard field set. Boundary riders at a deep square leg, long on, long off, deep extra cover. This is sensible. Rotating the strike, getting those singles. Swings it, but straight to the fielder. Misfield by Jersey.
56.
One of the brilliant fielders of the side, and he misses it. Full swing of the bat. Is disappointed. 7 overs completed, 56 for 1. Last 2-3 times. Straight down the ground. Single to start off. Lucky's into the attack. Chips it in the air, and what a catch! Lucky celebrates. A brilliant catch to break this partnership. The partnership of 38 from 23, and Mahi was looking dangerous. What a brilliant catch that was. Change in the bowling attack worked for Optum. Hariteja taking a wonderful catch. Mahi goes for 31 after facing 21 deliveries. Let's look at the replay. Thick bottom edge. Dives into the air, and he knows the moment. He grabs it. Wonderful catch. He will remember this catch for a long, long time. Money Gowd is into the attack. He comes into the middle, close to 6,600 runs in 241 innings. And lucky 143 wickets in 148 innings. He loves bowling from around the wicket to the right-handers. He wants to create that angle. He wouldn't prefer to get the batter in front of the wickets in terms of leg before, because if he's bowling from around the wicket and almost he balls from the edge of the crease, so the batter is always in doubt. He would try to save his wickets. So it's most of the cases it would pitch outside the leg stump, or at least in the leg stump line. And that's the reason why he also has a flying slip in place. Single this time. Was a wonderful over, just 3 runs and a wicket. 59 for 2 after 8. Kittu continues, and that's a boundary. Not the line he would want to bowl, particularly when the batter is Surya. Full toss on the pads, nicely flicked. That was the vacant area. Nobody was behind the square on the onside. Now a fielder comes in. Good running between the wickets, and both these batters look very confident and a lot of control in the shots that they are playing. They're not just throwing their bat at everything, playing some good cricketing shots. A bit of fumble, and that is called presence of mind. Slower delivery once again, outside the leg stump. Nevertheless, the result is the same. He has bowled it once, the first delivery of the over, and even now Second boundary of the over. Last ball. Wicked it. Bit of fumble. Couple of runs for Surya. Very productive over. 14 runs from it. 9 overs completed, 73 for 2. Run rate started to improve again. Went on to 8.11 now. And FEUJI needs this partnership in particular to go at least for another 6-7 overs for them to be in a very good position. 𝗏𝗏 continues, and what a shot! Brilliantly picked by Money. This is counter-attack. He read the length early. He understood the line as well. Didn't try to do much. Just timed it. Towards the offside this time, but there's a man in the deep. So only for a single. Once again, cuts it towards the offside. Surya gets a single. Surya moves on to 27 from 18. And Money 7 of 5. Once again on the pads. Very well fielded, and look at the throw from the deep. A deep mid wicket straight into the hands of the keeper. What a throw. Once again by the fielder on your screen. Yash, the fielder. Last ball of the over. Played a late cut, get a single, and looking for 2. Very good run. Halfway through the innings, 83 for the loss of 2 wickets. They got 10 runs from it, and it's time for hydration break. 83 for 2 after 10. And now it's 84 for 2. 𝗨𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗵 is into the attack. A very good start of the over. Couple of singles and a dot. And gone. The patience ran out for Surya. Swings big, tried to play it across and misses. And Rohel says, if you miss, I hit. An excellent innings comes to an end. Surya goes for 29 after facing 22 deliveries. Was clean bowled. Had a lot of caliber, but couldn't spend much time in the middle. His good enough turn and went on to the pads and probably the third pad and then on to the stumps. Third wicket down for FEUJI, 85 for 3 in 10.4 overs. And now Mohammad Azhar Ali is walking in at number 5. Mohammad Azhar Ali is into the middle and he's into the attack straight away. Short of a length delivery. He's not going to wait on it. Right from the middle of the bat. He's off the mark with the boundary of the very first delivery that he faced. Now there's an extra fielder comes in at deep mid-wicket. Mohammad Azhar Ali, another very experienced player. 11 overs completed, 89 for 3. Brilliant over for Rohel. Conceded only 6 runs, including that boundary. Most importantly, he broke the partnership. He sent the danger man, Surya, back into the dugout. Ankit Sahare is into the attack. 18 wickets in 24 innings. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 5,112 runs in 176 innings. Best part is the strike rate. Because of this nature, he is not going to sit and wait for the bad balls. Even though it's a good ball, he has the capability to find the gaps. It looks like this is the area behind the square on the onside. The skipper of Optum is missing to fill in. That's up in the air. And the fielders watching it sails over the boundary rope. _100 comes up without maximum. 100 for the loss of 3 wickets in 11.3. What a shot that was. A boundary followed by a maximum. That would give a lot of confidence to FEUJI. Catch is a call, but forget about the catch. It's the gap, and moreover, it clears the boundary. It's just got enough to go over the boundary. Swung full, didn't get the best. Goes just few feet away from the boundary line. Back-to-back sixes. That's up in the air towards the offside. And that will clear the boundary as well after one bounce. They wish they had not broken the partnership earlier, because the batter on strike now is ruthless. Ruthless. What an over this is. And moreover, this is not just mad batting, it's all proper cricketing shots coming from the middle of the bat. So there's good enough timing and power. With skill. It's a combination of everything, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, for you, Mohammad Azhar Ali. 12 overs completed, 116 for 3. The biggest over so far is 27 runs. Biggest over in this MVL Pure Corporate Championship. Suddenly the entire atmosphere has changed around. There was a lot of noise earlier from the fielding side. Now you hear a lot of silence. Got a single going for the second. Good running between the wickets. And that's a very good tactic as well. They took the first run slowly. In fact, they turned and started the second run also slowly, deceiving the fielders that they are not going for the second. And then they complete the second run. What an over the previous one. 4, 6, 6, 4 and 6. 27 runs in 6 deliveries. And those balls were not too bad. Beautiful. Full toss on the leg stump. And you don't need any special invitation. Traditional sweep shot. Boundary number 2 to 𝗏𝗏. As they say, when it rains, it pours. That's what is happening here at MPS Cricket Ground, Shamshabad. Until a couple of overs ago, there was a drought of boundaries. And now, it's raining cats and dogs. How many boundaries and how many sixes that you can see. And the best part is it's not coming from one end. Both these batters are taking charge. What a shot from 𝗏𝗏. Flicks it, lucky, misfields. Couple of runs for 𝗏𝗏. Well, suddenly the run rate, which was around 7, has jumped to 10 in just a matter of couple of overs. 13 overs completed, 130 for 3. That's up in the air. And taken at tip mid-wicket. Yashwant Singh is into the attack. And he got the wicket, what they're desperately looking for. Mohammad Azhar Ali goes for 30, who faced just 8 deliveries. But he has done the damage. Has got 3 boundaries and 3 sixes with the strike rate of 375. He made enough damage and he goes back to the dugout. 30 from just 8. He got the elevation, but not the distance. A very good catch. Standing just inches away from the boundary line. Brilliant catch by Ankit Sahare. Very well judged catch. Even Azhar Ali is back in the dugout. He has started that spark. We have seen 𝗏𝗏 taking his time earlier, but with that spark, with that acceleration that Azhar played in the previous couple of overs, that inspired 𝗏𝗏 as well on the other end. Now Avinash is a new batter in and he's off the mark. He's at the non-striker's end now. .784 runs in 40 innings. With a strike rate of 109. Flicked it. Big work for Ankit, and he did well once again, saving a couple of runs. Ankit Sahare at deep square leg. That's gone as usual for 𝗏𝗏. Clean hit. Overpitched outside the off stump. And beautiful connection. That was the second maximum for 𝗏𝗏. Three fielders chasing that, or rather two fielders chasing, and the third one was coming as well. Overall, a couple of runs for money. Last ball of the over. Very well fielded and a good decision not to go for that run. 11 runs and a wicket from that over. Good one from Yashwant Singh. 14 overs completed, 141 for 4. The average first inning score on this ground is 174. So anything over 180 would be a good score. That too in regular conditions, but these are extraordinary conditions, very well set for the batters, batting favor conditions. So 180 is not enough. Excellent running. It's kind of premeditated. They wanted that single and they wanted money to be on the strike. Slow delivery opens the face of the bat at the last moment. And cuts it to third man for a single. Two is a call. But forget about two, they will get to two more because that goes for boundary. That comes from the toe end of the bat. That's a rare miss from Ankit. You know how good a fielder he was. He is, because I think both fielders are running towards each other. He may have, should be a no ball. Is it? It was tipping down. Straight to deep mid wicket for a single. Let's look at the previous delivery. That was dipping down. It was very flighted. Eight runs from that over. 15 completed, 149 for 4. $149 for 4 after 15. And Yashwant Singh continues. Straight to long off. $150 up for FEUJI. 150 for 4 in 15.2 overs. They're on the right direction in terms of current run rate, maintaining the run rate. And with this, 200 is very much possible. And that's what they would be looking for. Avinash is struggling a bit in the middle. He wants to take a single and give strike to Money. And now he does. Just 2 runs from the over so far. Last ball to go. Hits it hard, straight to long on. Takes a single and will keep the strike money. A very, very good over at this stage. Just 3 runs. 16 gone, 152 for 4. Jersey number 18, Avinash. And 𝗫𝗃𝗃𝗃, jersey number 12. Rahul to finish his spell. Scored of 4 overs. Conceded 28 runs and got a wicket. Low full toss. Oh, very well fielded. Well judged.
Bowling.
This should be a... Okay, that's a wide down the leg side. Now Rahul is trying to do something different. Not taking any run up. That's up in the air. Oh, could have been another brilliant catch. Didn't carry the full marks for the commitment. We've seen some brilliant catches in this match. Premeditated. It's up in the air but doesn't reach. Doesn't carry to 𝗀𝗏𝗏, who's standing at square leg position. But that catch was almost to the fine leg position. Is that a no ball over the waist height? Yes, it is. When I say premeditated, this fits the full criteria of premeditation. Look at that. He switched positions even before the bowler releases the delivery. That was full on, and what a connection. 6 of the no ball, and now free hit. Oh, he's just got a change of gloves, fresh pair of gloves. Back-to-back sixes, and that ball has disappeared. What an innings from 𝗫𝗃𝗃𝗃, and he gets to his half century in style. 54 from 29. What a shot that was. Back-to-back sixes. 17 gone, 170 for 4. Another huge over. Second biggest of the innings. 18 runs from it. 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏 started his innings slowly. Now he's striking at 186. 54 runs from 29 deliveries. And look at that, 4 maximums and just 2 boundaries. Sensible batting by Avinash. He's not trying to do anything fancy. No heroic stuff. Just take the single, give strike to 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏, who's in an excellent form. Should be a wide. Beautifully bowled. Pull the length back a bit. Unable to read the pace. Swings and misses 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏. Immediately Avinash had a word with him. Now what is it going to be? Another dot. Trying to be creative. Tried to play some orthodox scoop shot. No connection whatsoever. He has to re-bowl it. There are a couple of wides. Oh, this is the second wide of the over. Oh, dropped. Can you believe this? Comes down the ground. Should have been taken, or at least after that, collected the ball, could not aim to the stumps. 2 opportunities and both gone in drain. 18 overs completed, 174 for 4. Just 4 runs from the previous over, 2 from the bat, 2 in the form of extras. I would say that's the brilliant over at this stage of the game, particularly when 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏 is in such a good form. That's up in the air. Should be taken and taken. Excellent catch. And the most entertaining innings has come to an end. The half-centurion goes back to the dugout. Brilliant catch by Dinesh. He's gone for 55 of 34 deliveries with a strike rate of 161.76. 2 boundaries and 4 maximums. He's done his part. And now he's back into the dugout. What a brilliant catch that was by Dinesh. Well judged. He knows he's on the boundary line. Excellent catch. A catch was dropped earlier in the previous over. But this time, he could not survive. The new batter is Anirudh. Anirudh joins Avinash in the middle. 659 runs in 37 matches. Good enough strike rate, close to 139, 119. Oh, direct throw. And direct throws are always tricky. But the batter is confident. It looks like he made it. Has he? Yes, the bat is in the popping crease.
Not out. Not out. Not out. Not out.
There's the official confirmation. Good running between the wickets. Last 2 deliveries of Hemant's spell. Doesn't matter whether it's coming off the bat or not. They are going for the single, and every run adds up to that scoreboard. Now the boundaries have dried up, so they need to get runs in whatever form they can get in. Beautifully played and very well fielded in the deep. Overthrows. An extra run. At least they are getting run a ball, which is a good sign. 5 wickets, 5 runs and a wicket in that over. 19 overs completed, 179 for 5. Hemant finished his quota of 4 overs, conceded 29 runs and got a couple of wickets with an economy of 7.25. So last 6 legal deliveries to be bowled. 179 for 5 on board. If they had 6 more runs, that would be 185. But they would love to go past 190. No change in the field. It's pretty much the same. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep point. But this is what he would love, Anirudh. He finds the gap towards the offside, deep backward point. It's pure timing. He simply guided it in the gap. Useful runs. 183. 5 more deliveries to go. Now the square leg fielder moved to the offside. Should be a wide, is it? No. He got away with it. Cuts it once again. That was a good field change after that boundary. This deep square leg fielder was pulled in and a fielder was set at deep backward point. Avinash on strike. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 bowling the last over of this innings. They've got 185 on board, last 2 deliveries to go. Full toss and picked it up nicely. Sensible batting from Anirudh. Brilliant. This midland leg line. He had to swing, but he swung it towards the vacant area. Last ball of this innings, 189. Oh, in the air and taken. Couldn't add any more runs to it. But Anirudh gets into the double figure mark and he's out by giving a simple catch to 𝗍𝗏𝗃, who's Jersey. FEUJI, after winning the toss, they have opted to bat first. Lot of batters contributed to the score, except Shashank in the top order. Opener Mahi, 31 of 21. All changed when Mohammad Azhar Ali walked in. He's got 30 of 8. Surya 29 of 22. And the highest scorer, half centurion, Mani Gaud, 55 of 34. And at the end, Avinash not out, 15 of 15. Overall 13 extras. And looking at the bowling card, Hemant 4 overs 29 for 2. And Yashwant Singh 4 overs 28 for 2. Lucky and Rohel got a piece each. At the end, FEUJI 189 for 6 and Optum need 190 runs to win the match. We'll be back after the innings break. Welcome back to the chase of match number 2. 𝗵𝗵𝗆 on strike of the chase. This is MVL Pure Corporate Championship Season 1 match number 2 between FEUJI and Optum. 𝗵𝗵𝗆 over 3,800 runs in the 181 innings. The good strike rate of 128. Scored 20 50s in his career. Usually an aggressive player. It's a wide of the off stump. And at the non-striker, it's 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, 44 innings, 656 runs. And he's also an experienced player. The numbers, what you see, are very less. Not everything is captured on this platform. And Mohammad Azhar Ali, 166 wickets in 154 innings. That's being 5'13". Oh, mix up. Should be. Oh my God. Can you believe this? Comedy of errors. A similar thing happened in the first innings as well. But this is even worse. Straight into the hands of the fielder. He had all the time in the world to throw that ball back to the keeper. The throw wasn't accurate. And that now in the air. Oh! One-handed effort. Should have been taken, or if he had taken that, would have been the catch of the match. Surya fielding at mid-off. Now he goes on to the boundary line. Played it in the gap towards the onside. Two lives in the first over for the opener 𝗵𝗵𝗆. Slices it straight to the fielder. You have good enough score on board to defend. However, you cannot miss on these chances to get a wicket. Slower delivery, chipped in the air and taken. The luck runs out this time. Mohammad Azhar Ali draws the first blood. Optum 7 for 1. And what a good catch by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Got the elevation but not the distance. Wanted to play it over the infield. 𝗵𝗵𝗆 goes for 6. A very good catch by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Let's look at the replay once. Wanted to play it over the infield. However, that goes straight. Well judged. He was on the edge of that 30-yard circle and jumps into the air at the right moment and completes the catch. 𝗪𝗃𝗃 into the attack. 35 wickets in 34 innings. 4 for 15, the best of his career. Economy is slightly expensive, over 7. But he has got a catch already. So that would give him some kind of confidence. Now he wants to take a wicket with the ball. 𝘃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is a new batter, and he will be on strike. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 is off the mark. Immediately change of bat for Hari. Sai is on strike. It's a good delivery, swinging away from the batter. No contact whatsoever. Straight to the fielder and gets another single, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Very good over so far, just 3 runs from it. Last ball to go. Once again, wanted to drive it in the front and misses. Brilliant over from Shashidhar. 2 overs completed, Optum 10 for 1. Azhar Ali continues. No much change in the field. boundary riders for him at deep point and long off. Still has that mid-on position. Slaps, finds the gap, and that goes for 4. Much needed boundary for Optum. It's only the second boundary in 2.3 overs. This is where they're struggling. They're unable to middle the bat. Slower delivery on the pads. Another good over, just 6 runs from it. 3 overs completed, 16 for 1. Shashidhar continues. That's up in the air, over the infield. First boundary for Kittu. Sai Kittu. Slightly overpitched outside the off stump. They made full use of that. Should be a wide. Chipped in the air and taken. Wicket number 2. And both these bowlers have their share of wickets. And cie_𝘃𝗏 looking good after that boundary. Tried to go again, but ended up slicing a simple catch to backward point. The catch taken by Anirudh. He goes for 6 after facing 6 deliveries. Second wicket down for Optum, 21 for 2 in 3.2 overs. Wanted to play towards mid-wicket and square leg. Takes a leading edge. And a simple catch. Optum are in a bit of trouble. 21 for 2. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗏 walks in at number 4. .159 innings, 3,126 runs, close to 119 strike rate. That's been highest of 139 not out. It's on the pads. It's a leg by. And through the gate. Bowls it with pinpoint accuracy and deceives the batter with that outswinger. 2 into, or rather 2 wickets in his second over for Shashidhar. Hariteja gone for 7. Clean bowled by Shashidhar. Troubles are mounting for Optum. 22 for 3 in 3.4 overs. New batter in is Rajshekhar Reddy. 865 runs in 59 innings. Decent strike rate of close to 114. They need a partnership now. They don't want to lose any more wickets in the power play. Oh, thick inside edge. It was lucky that it didn't go onto the stumps. And that runs to the boundary. He's off the mark. A very good over for Team FEUJI. 10 runs and 2 wickets. 4 overs completed, 26 for 3. Comes into ball. 35 wickets in 34 innings. Economy of over 7.5, averaging over 24. That's up in the air. Surya. Oh, no, it doesn't carry to him. A very good delivery. Played it with soft hands. He's doing simple, just aiming the stumps, targeting the stumps and bowling it. Should be a boundary. Easy pickings for 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗏. Good enough bounce outside the leg stump. He simply had to guide it in that area. Only 2 fielders are there within the 30-yard circle. A lot of opportunities. Moreover, he played it over the infield. First boundary for Jersey. It's a wide of the off stump because he's coming around the wicket. Harshal. Trying to adjust his line. The previous one he bowled away from the leg stump. And this time it's too wide. Struggling with that line again. This time wide down the leg side. A hat-trick of wides. coming over the wicket, but there's no difference because anything you bowl shorter to 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗃, this would be the treatment. Not much venom in that delivery. Slow and short. Both the fielders were just waiting and watching, or rather standing and watching it going in the gap to the boundary. Now there is a change in the field. The deep square leg comes in. So extra protection in the deep on the onside. Goes for a quick single. This one turns out to be an expensive over. Last ball. Good running between the wickets and early call from 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗃. 5 overs completed, 41 for 3. Expensive over from Harshal. 15 runs from it. This is going to be the last over of the power play. Now Surya is into the attack. 277 wickets in 352 innings. It's got 14 wickets, 14 times a 3-wicket haul. It's over the infield. Misfield. Boundary. Right. Just stands and delivers on that occasion. A big uphill and up goes the finger. Surya strikes in his very first over. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃, the keeper, had a wonderful day with the bat, and he's enjoying his time in the middle. Rajshekhar goes for 10 after facing 6 deliveries. An excellent delivery from Surya. A little away from the off stump. Rajshekhar chased it. Ended up giving a simple catch with the nick. More troubles for Optum. 45 for 4 in 5.2 overs. New batter is Dinesh. 85 innings with a good strike rate of 133. He's got over 1300 runs, 550s in his career. A lot of responsibility on his shoulders at the moment. And he is off the mark. He's a very good striker of the ball. At the same time, he needs to stay in the middle. They need a partnership. They've lost already good enough number of wickets. They can't afford to lose anymore. That's up in the air, catches the call. Avinash had no chance. Avinash fielding it long off. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏 was lucky. Well fielded, keeping it to a single. There's a man in the deep draw. Power play completed, which completely belongs to the bowling team. Optum in trouble. 49 for 4.
49.6 hours.
50 up for Optum. 50 for 4 in 6.1 overs. Pulls straight to the fielder. Connected it well though. Couldn't find the gap. Tossed it up. Shot! And shot of the match, the biggest six of the match. Shashank into the attack now. 20 wickets in 16 innings. Wide of the off stump now. That's up in the air. Fielder settles underneath it and takes Surya. No, it's not Surya, but Shashank gets a wicket, and that's a very good to get rid of. Shashidhar taking a wonderful catch at deep square leg. Danger man Dinesh goes now. Full swing of the bat, takes the edge, top edge. Shashidhar did not make any mistake. Optum lost half their side, 61 for 5 in 7.2 overs. Ankit is a new batter who's at the striker's end. 879 runs in 49 innings. Decent enough strike rate. Fielder in the deep will not be able to cut it off. So Ankit is off the mark with a boundary towards deep point. A little shorter in length. Ready to deep mid wicket for a single. FEUJI is in a very commanding position at the moment. They've taken 5 wickets of Optum, and the required run rate is shooting up. Let's blow a full toss. Couldn't find the gap. 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗄𝗃. 8 overs completed, 68 for 5. 𝘃𝗫𝗹𝗆 continues. Trouble at the non-striker's end first, and then the striker's end. And the simplest things are often very difficult to achieve. When you have all 3 stumps to aim at and you miss the stumps, that happens often. Another one driven to deep mid wicket for a single. 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗲. Optum needs boundaries now. Full toss. Sweeps it. And sweeps it in the gap. I didn't want to try anything new after being hit for that boundary. Kishore. Also better delivery, but 9 overs completed, 79 for 5. More runs, freebies. A huge wide down the leg side. Even the keeper or the fielder would not be able to do anything about it. 5 wides added to the scoreboard. Oh, lovely. How good is he at playing that shot? He let the ball comes to him, opens the face of the bat at the last moment, simply pushes it in the gap for 4. Excellent boundary for Ankit.
Good one. हो गया, come on boy.
Shot of a length, played straight to the fielder, no run for 𝗬𝗏𝗃.
Good one, good one.
Tries it, but still could not find the gap. Last ball of the over. Straight to long off for a single, and 𝗀𝗃 will keep the strike. 10 overs completed, 91 for 5. More 99 runs required in 60 deliveries. And it's time for the players to take a short drinks break. 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗏 is into the attack. Off break bowler. Thick catch. Bounces over the keeper. Cheeky, very cheeky. He plays that shot particularly well on the offside and also on the leg side. Reads the pace of the delivery, opens the face of the bat at the end, very late. His technique is very good, very strong. Should go for boundary. Oh, it does. The diving effort doesn't save the boundary. And with that boundary, 100 up for Optum. 101 for 5 in 10.4 overs. He's not happy with that shot, because he thought he could have found some gap. Oh, the run started to flow. There's a wide, an extra run. However, you can hear the screams from the dugout. They wanted the second run to be run as well. In the air, taken. Oh, good effort. Saved. As he saved the 6. The umpire. The maximum. Flighted full toss, a juicy full toss, and drives it beautifully through the covers. Boundary number 6 for Ankit. He moves on to 28.
आज मुद्दा था ये प्रेसिडेंट कप में हमारे साथ मेरा भी नहीं गया इसने मेरा नहीं गया इसने ओए करता है वो 𝗬𝗎𝗃 भाग में 𝗬𝗎𝗃 का क्या
A couple of singles to finish the over. Overall 9 runs from it. 12 overs completed, 112 for 5. And this partnership completed 50 runs in this over, 51 from 28. Now 78 runs needed in 48 deliveries. Now we still have the game. FEUJI losing that grip on this match. Now there's a partnership isn't building. The required rate has come down. And it's going to be very interesting, very tight if the partnership continues even for a couple of overs. Jersey on 29 of 24 and Ankit 30 of 15. Because this is what Chersi can produce. This is what he can offer. A boundary straight down the ground. 𝗙𝗃𝗃, who bowled an expensive over in his first spell, is back to bowl his second. He fails to make a contact this time. Ankit. And good comeback by Harshal after being hit for the boundary of the very first ball of this over. Low full toss. Drives it to deep point for a single. Slower delivery down the leg side. More freebies. Overall 17 extras in this innings and counting. Drives it to long off for a single and he'll keep the strike. Just 8 runs from that over. 13 overs completed, 120 for 5. Now 70 runs required from the last 7 overs. So the asking rate is exactly 10. Optum are back in the game. At one point of time, it looked they almost lost control of this match. But this partnership is making it count. That's a wide. $18 extras. Ah, what a connection! What a shot! It could have been risky, but he got a boundary. Comes down the ground, and that goes very, very high in the air. In the air, dropped. Got the elevation, not the distance. A very difficult chance. And the gap towards the offside this time. A little shorter in length. Pulls it to take mid-wicket for a single, Ankit. Finds the gap this time. Towards deep backward square leg. And boundary to finish the over. It's a good over for Optum. 13 runs from it, 14 overs completed, 133 for 5. 57 runs required from 36 deliveries. The asking rate of 9.5 where they started the innings at. So current and the required run rates are exactly the same. The only difference could be is the number of wickets available for Optum. {133 | 133} for 5 after 14. Ankit 33 of 20 and 𝗬𝗏𝗘 46 of 32. Is one hit away from a personal milestone. Comes from the toe end of the bat. Just for a single. He moves on to 47. Straight to the third man. Needs to find gaps. Shifted in the air. He gets a single. Good over so far from Azhar Ali. Just 3 runs from the over, and 2 more deliveries to go. One bounce to the fielder at long off. 𝗬𝗏𝗘 goes on to 48. {FEUJI | 15} overs completed, 138 for 5. Now 52 runs required from last 30 deliveries. What a wonderful over from Azhar Ali. Conceded only 5 runs in his third over. Navodaya on 48 and Ankit 35. Full toss. Straight to the fielder. Very well fielded by Kishore. Standing at the square of the wicket.
Come on, boys. Last 5 overs. बात करना है.
Every dot ball will keep increasing the required rate. But at the same time, if you bowl extra runs, if you give extra runs in terms of wides and no balls, it will compensate. Big appeal and up goes the finger. And the partnership is broken. A partnership of 78 from 48. That has been broken. Second wicket for Surya. And Surya Ankit's well-made 35 of 25.
अरे वो जब वो हाँ ऐसा
Last man to go was Ankit Sahare, 35 from 25. An excellent catch by the keeper 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗍. Sixth wicket down for Optum, 139 for 6 in 15.2 overs. Yashwant Singh walks in at number 8, 1,366 runs in 93 innings. He's got good strike rate. Average is also decent enough. Now, he's not going to stop, making his intentions clear to the bowlers. A beautiful square cut to start his innings. And he opened his account with a boundary. So fielder placed. We played it straight to him at deep point. Surya to Navodaya. Swings and misses. Last ball of the over. Comes down the ground. Played it too long on for a single. Moves on to 49. 16 overs completed, 145 for 6. 7 runs and a wicket of Surya's second over. And Optum required 45 runs in 24 balls. The difference may not seem much, but look at the required run rate that went up to 11.25. Single of the first ball. And 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃 reaches another milestone in his career. 50 runs from 37 with the help of 6 boundaries. Played a crucial innings for his team. He walked in when the wickets were tumbling on the other end. Gave stability to the innings, and in the meanwhile he completed his half century as well. Premeditated, tried to play towards the leg side, completely moved to the offside, exposing all his stumps. That's up in the air. Should be taken. Oh no. Has he dropped the match? It could be a costly, a very expensive drop. Slow full toss, and that clears the rope with one bounce. Second boundary for Yashwant. A powerful shot straight to long on, and only a single to finish the over. Just 8 runs from it. 37 runs required from last 18 deliveries. 17 overs gone. 153 for 6. 153 for 6 after 17. And Surya continues. It started off with a wide.
Hey, how are you?
The partnership is broken once again. Yashwant Singh, who looked dangerous, has to depart. Wicket number 3 for Surya. Excellent catch by Anirudh. And Yashwant Singh gone for 11 after facing 6 deliveries. Is Optum losing control of the match? There was a half-century partnership in the middle. They stopped the flow of wickets. And now it started. Two wickets in quick succession. That would put some pressure on the batting side, psychologically at least, even though 𝗬𝗏𝗿 is still in the middle, half-centurion. They would be worrying about the required run rate. 𝗀𝗏𝗪𝗏 96 runs in 6 innings. The very good strike rate that is needed now. He joins 𝗬𝗏𝗿 in the middle. On the pads, flicked it. Very well fielded. Saved 2 runs. It drives it to long on. He has to satisfy with the single. Looks like he's tired a bit. He has been in the middle for quite a long time. Even though there are some clouds in the sky, when the sun comes out, it's very hot. And that's up in the air and over the infield. And that goes for 4. First boundary for Rohil. Last ball of the over. Full toss and missed. A chance of a run out. Sensible. That's suicidal. Don't know what he was doing. 𝗹𝗶𝗃𝗏. If he wanted the strike, that was the last ball of the over. He could have stayed by going for the single. He put his partner in danger, and Rohel had to sacrifice for 𝗹𝗶𝗃𝗏. 8 wickets down for Optum. 18 overs completed, 162 for 8. Now 28 runs needed in last 2 overs. So they need 14 runs each over. Not impossible. However, it's difficult. With 2 wickets in hand, one specialist batter who seems to be tired in the middle, and he is at the non-striker's end. 𝗹𝗶𝗃𝗏. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 is a new batter in. Thick inside edge. Huge work for the keeper. Well done. Couple of runs. The umpire wants to check. Let's look at the replay. Well done. Very well done by the field keeper. Saved a couple of runs. That's in the air. Didn't carry to the fielder at covers, keeping it to a single. 3 runs from the first 2. The good part is 𝗹𝗶𝗃𝗏 is back on strike. Full toss, picked it up nicely. Straight to the fielder. At deep mid-wicket. He's disappointed. 24 runs needed in 9 deliveries. Good work by the keeper. Short of a length, picked it up. Only a single, and he will keep this. He'll have to wait to get back to the strike. Last ball of the over. Comes down the track, swings the bat, but no contact whatsoever. excellently bowled the penultimate over by Azhar Ali. Finished his quota of 4 overs, considered 24 runs for 1. Who's going to bowl the last? Surya has an over, but will it be Surya? Shashidhar. It bounces way too much after hitting the ground and goes over the fielder. A boundary of the first delivery. A boundary towards a deep square leg. It's not over yet. 18 runs needed in 5 deliveries. 𝗍𝗏 on strike. Slower delivery. Played it straight to long on. Going for the second. And they will complete the second run. 16 needed in 4. You can do the math equations, 4 boundaries or 3 boundary, 3 maximums. And now making it much more difficult situation for the batting side. 𝗍𝗏 is almost on his knees. That's in the air. Deep mid wicket. Doesn't want to attack. Didn't want to go for the catch. Well done by the fielder in the deep. Well, technically, Optum is out of the race now. However, anything could happen. 14 runs needed of 1 delivery. That's in the air and taken at long on at the last delivery. That's the final nail in the coffin. Surya takes the catch. 3rd wicket for Shashidhar. 3 overs, 20 for 3. And Fiji who won this match number 2 of MVL Pure Corporate Championship by 13 runs. Let's look at the scorecard. The top order couldn't contribute much. One man stands out with the highest score. 𝗍𝗏 63 of 48 got out with the last delivery of the match. And good contribution from Ankit, 35 of 25. Yashwant 11 of 6. Rajshekhar 10 of 6. Overall 20 extras. In the bowling, Shashidhar 3 overs 20 for 3, the economy of 6.67. Surya 3 overs 24 for 3, the economy of 8. And Mohammad Azhar Ali and Shashank got 1 wicket each. Shake hands and congratulations to the winners. The result of the second match, FEUJI won it by 13 runs. And that's all from the commentary box.